Hey guys, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys, well, we're back to talk about one of our former Real Housewives of New York City and one of our former Real Housewives of Atlanta. It looks like Jill Zarin is defending Bravo over Nene Leakes' racism allegations and says that the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast does not support the lawsuit. Now, we're going to talk about all of this, of course, mention it all. But before we do, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Real Housewives of New York alum Jill Zarin jumped to Bravo's defense when asked about Nene Leakes suing the network over alleged racism. Cameras caught up with the Big Apple OG, and she had nothing but glowing reviews for Bravo. Jill also dropped the bombshell that several members of Nene's former cast allegedly don't feel the same way that the star does when it comes to this lawsuit. Now, I'm wondering, and this is the first thing that comes to mind, and I can't help it. Jill Zarin has been trying to get back on the show for so long at this point. Even Andy Cohen said when they announced that Real Housewives of New York would be splitting into two different franchises, Legacy, which will be on Peacock, and then also an entire new cast on Bravo, he said Jill Zarin will be the first person to probably call him. So I'm wondering, are you just trying to suck up in order to get yourself back on the network, back on the show? Is that what's going on here? Because I have my questions. Now, she said, I personally never witnessed it. Jill, who's white, responded when asked about Nene Leakes' accusations. I don't walk in her shoes, but I personally have never witnessed it. That's when Jill revealed that she had already talked to a few members of the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast about the lawsuit. So she's out there putting her feelers out. Other girls I've spoken to on her show also have said that they didn't feel the same way. But it's, I can't speak for her. As Radar first reported, Nene filed a lawsuit against Bravo, NBC Universal, True Entertainment, Truly Original, and Andy Cohen last month. The former judge, I'm so curious how this is going to play out. I need to ask Emily D. Baker. But the former Georgia Peach has accused the network and higher ups of ignoring her complaints and fostering a corporate and workplace culture in which racially insensitive and inappropriate behavior is tolerated, if not encouraged. In documents obtained by Radar Online, Nene claimed that Bravo and NBC treated her all-black cast as second class and inferior to the white franchises. She even called out her ex-Real Housewives of Atlanta friend turned enemy, Kim Zolciak Bierman, accusing her of making alleged racist remarks. Nene claimed that when she complained to executives, they retaliated against her. This is the hard part that I think Nene is going to face, though. It wasn't even 2 years ago. And this was way after this all happened with Kim Zolciak, when her daughter went in and filmed in the bathroom, called her house a roach nest, which was completely ridiculous, disrespectful, disgusting. I completely agree with Nene on all of that. But the problem here is Nene was teasing, what do you guys want Kim and I to do together? Do you want us to do a podcast or something? Because you never know, we could be working together. And I think that the attorneys, when they come to bat for Bravo, they're going to say, well, hold on. If this was such a bad person to work with, then why were you alluding to the fact that you would work with her again when nobody was forcing you to work with her? You weren't contractually obligated. Instead, you were kind of insisting, well, maybe we'll do something together. To be fair, though, they never actually did. Nene's accusations are miles long, and she also accused Andy Cohen of sabotaging negotiations for her own talk show. Producers of editing, the infamous closet scene with Kandi Burruss, and claimed that Bravo attempted to silence her. None of the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast members have spoken out about Nene's allegations. Instead, actually, Marlo Hampton said, I wish my friend Nene all the best, and I hope that she gets everything that she wants out of life. But right now, I don't want to talk about that. It's my time to shine. I finally got my peach. And Kandi Burruss was just like, I have nothing to say about it. Nothing, nada, zip, zilch. Nope, not speaking on it. Like Jill, Nene was with Bravo from the beginning of her franchise. All of that came to a screeching halt following an explosive season 12. While Nene is suing the network, Jill revealed that she hopes to be back on it. Real Housewives of New York will be getting a facelift with a brand new cast, and producers have decided to give the franchise a spinoff show focused on several ladies from the legacy cast. Joe revealed that she hasn't gotten a call to join yet, but she won't give up hope. No, I haven't heard from anybody. I don't think anyone's been called. Now, if everyone was called and I wasn't, of course I'd be hurt. But no one has been called. I don't know if you guys have heard the rumors. If you haven't, let's talk about it. There were rumors that Jill Zarin at one point was one of the most difficult housewives to work with. Now, that's not to say that they wouldn't call her back, because they called her back for Ultimate Girls Trip Season 2. And I think that was their way of giving her a second opportunity to see, how are the fans going to react to you? Do you still have it in you? Will you still make for a great show? This is their way of probably testing her out. I understand that a lot of these housewives who started the different franchises, like Vicky Gumbelson, Nene Leakes, Jill Zarin, they feel like, hey, wait a minute, I was crucial to the beginning of this and I helped build this franchise house. Like, I was a part of it. So why would I not be a part of future negotiations of anything that you have coming up? I get that mindset, but at the end of the day, a lot of people do want change. They want other people to come back, newer faces. However, in Jill's favor, this is called Real Housewives of New York Legacy, where they're focusing on housewives from New York that we've already gotten to know, we've grown to love over some time. I mean, some of them, yes, some of them not really. So I could see why she would probably think that maybe I'll be called. She also said that she doesn't think that Alex McCord will come back because she has a fabulous life in Australia. She has her kids, she has her husband, and the only thing that would make her come back is a lot of money. And she doesn't think that the network is willing to give her all of that money. And honestly, I think that Real Housewives of New York Legacy, I don't think they need Alex McCord. Would it be fun to catch up with her again? Yes, but is she going to uproot her entire life in order to come join a franchise that who even knows if it's going to work out? I don't know about that. I mean, it's not that difficult for her to do. She could just rent a house. We talked to Caroline Stanbury about this before Real Housewives of Dubai was announced. Bravo wanted to bring Caroline Stanbury back. They didn't know in what capacity or where, but they were talking about bringing her to New York or bringing her to Beverly Hills. And when they were, she was like, okay, just let me know where you want me. And I will, she's like, I'm friends with all of the casts on both of those franchises. I'll just go rent a house and let's do the damn thing. Well, instead, they actually just gave her her own show. And it definitely looks like she is like the Teresa Giudice of Dubai. It looks like it's going to be her show, but we haven't gotten a trailer yet. So I'm not sleeping on any of the rest of the women. We do see, though, Caroline Stanbury heading it front and center, and I cannot wait. I talk to Caroline all the time. She's an absolute sweetheart. She makes for great TV, and I think that Dubai is going to come in, show up, show out, and they're going to be on fire. Guys, I want to know what your thoughts are about this, about Jill Zarin speaking out on Nene Leakes, her lawsuit against Bravo. Do you think that Jill has the right to speak on this at all? Like she said, I don't walk in her shoes. And she's not pretending like she understands. She's just confirming that she's spoken to some of Nene's other cast members and that they don't feel the same. Is Jill trying to be relevant? That's my big question. And is she only sticking up for Bravo in order to get herself back on the show? That's my other question. Guys, go ahead and comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.